good look here into my studio. Welcome. Alright, so here I've got a toilet thing going here. So against the wall, there's some plus gigs or things that I was involved with. Some musical stuff from my guitar lessons that I give. Some guitar pedals, and check this thing, it's called a death metal pedal that came out of the 90s. You want to sound like Carcass and supposedly made from Death, Carcass and Bolt Thrower, that was the thing, and there's obviously my wah pedals. But I really use them with all my extra cables. Here is my guitar amp, the Valve State. We'll check, my gain is on full, my contour there is on, 1 o'clock. And then I put my bass, you see over there. My middle here is wrong, it must be in the middle. So obviously when I took cables this morning, I adjusted it, it's right, basically like that. You can check my treble guitar there at 2 o'clock. My bass is on like 10 o'clock. But it's the contour that's there, and the gain is full. It's got another app that's distortion, but I don't use it, and it's my clean setting here as well. I like to have my middle in the middle, and then I dab around with the bass or the treble, but it depends on the guitar. There you go, it's the Valve State ES100. Guitars, got it. Just gave some guitar lessons on that. This guitar looks nice, but it's a pain in the ass to play because it's head heavy, so it keeps on falling to the front. It's very annoying. This is the other Marshall Valve State that I've got. It's a 40 watt. This is what I inherited from my father. It's pretty cool. And this is the original amp Ibanez that I used on the very first architectural regression demo under destruction. I used this thing, and I think I used a Metal Zone guitar pedal back then. Bookshelf. There's my architectural regression memory wall. Some CDs. William Bishop gave me this when when he left the band back in 2011. He gave me one, and he gave Anton one. Some posters, I think one or two fell off there. When I'm in the music room, I like to see my old accomplishments and stuff. And then this is the thing that I use, the Sonos audio box. So it came with a mic, came with headphones and those cables, and obviously a CD back then with all the information. But yeah, so it runs on my PC, which is my laptop that's in there, that runs on Windows 8 still. 8.1. It doesn't want to work on Windows 10 or anything like that, so I kept that old program. But yeah, this is my little studio. And when I'm recording, I'm standing in front of this there, and then I've got the mic up here. I usually like to put it by this speaker, right in front of it with a mic stand. And yeah, and then it goes over here to this unit. And it goes into the computer. Anyways, man, the seat will fall off because this room gets very hot. Anyways, there's one. There's supposed to be another one that came off here. So, that's it. Cool.